Yeah, getting into this news, a little bit of sad news. I'm gonna touch on two of the shootings, I guess, that happened. So with the 17-year-old young lady, teenager, she got shot. Sorry, a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
The 17-year-old was charged. My bad. At Strong Court.
Mm-hmm.
Footage also came out of her getting into an altercation with a next teenager, and that happened like after the whole situation happened.
Really?
And then also too, a 16-year-old was charged with a shooting last week in Scarborough.
For this shooting?
No, this is a totally different shooting. So a 17-year-old was for the one with the lady,
Mm-hmm.
and the one in Scarborough, a 16-year-old, it was like a man, an older man, I believe like a 62-year-old man.
Yeah. Actually, I seen that one too.
Yeah.
Yo, man, the minors are wilding, fam.
Yeah. So it goes into the conversation I wanted to have. Like, we always ask everybody, yo, what can we do to bring down the gun violence? And everybody always says they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
My whole answer I always say is, we definitely got to go younger.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is just showing us like 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds where obviously this is nothing new. It should be new. It shouldn't be happening, period. But this is such a normalized thing now that we're seeing. It's not 20-year-olds now. It's 19, 18, 17, 16, sometimes even 14, 15s that have guns in their possession.
Mm-hmm.
This is a problem, bro. It's a big friggin' problem.
Their minds are infected already, fam.
So we definitely got to go younger.
We got to go younger. We got to start normalizing other shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff to be done, you know. I was talking to Flash earlier, actually. Big shouts to Flash Johnson.
Director Flash,
You know
alumni on both sides.
He FaceTimed me over there from the UK. And I was saying that we ask people all the time, you know, how can we bring it down? And it's a question that we want a solution for, right?
Facts.
However, to be honest, I know it's not going to be going down anytime soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're a growing city. Our population is growing. Prices are growing. Everything's growing. And as a city grows and you know, more poverty happens and the stakes get higher, more shit happens.
So we just got to...
I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm sorry.
So is that what we just have to kind of chalk it up to? Like, it's just going to get worse before it gets better?
Exactly. It will get better, but we got to get to that. We haven't hit the climax yet.
Wow.
And I don't want to be...
He hasn't hit the climax. What's a
We
climax?
haven't. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I'm sorry. But I got to be real. Okay?
I don't even want to put this shit in the air, but we're podding and I got to be real with you. Is it like a mass shooting with the man them?
No.
Or like, is it like...
Our numbers have to hit. Because like I know we get a lot of comparisons to Chicago. There was at a point in time per capita, and let me bring it back again. Per capita, we were worse than New York in 2018 or 19. They were saying?
Yeah, something like that.
Per capita, but not in reality. So if we had 10 million people, like New York did,
we would have
had less murders. You understand what I'm saying? But for our 4 to 5, in comparison to their 10, we had the same amount.
That's crazy.
Right?
Still.
That's crazy. However, we ain't done 600 in a year. We ain't done 300 in a year. And we're the 4th largest city in North America, 4th or 5th largest city in North America at this point, right?
Yeah.
And we're not doing
crazy
400 a year.
We're not even doing 1,000.
1,000 a year is like Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
And it seems like that's who a lot of these guys are getting the shit from.
And I'm not saying we're barely busting 100 because like we're busting. If 100 people get murdered in a year, that's tragic. Families are changed and affected. It's bad.
Any amount.
Right? But we're not touching those numbers yet. Unfortunately, we might be touching those numbers if the murder rate keeps going up. But then once we get to a certain amount and it's like, this is crazy. And now the city kind of just like, it's not growing anymore. It's just slight growth. Mm-hmm. Then we might be able to start seeing it go down.
Okay. I'll get into actually the footage. So they showed a footage. I'm not laughing at it. It's just crazy because everybody just seen the footage. I was just like, it was crazy too. Like I was like, holy, academics, like, holy. But they showed the footage of homegirl getting into an altercation. And I guess she was just like, oh, like, she was getting into an altercation with another female. And I don't know if she was yelling. I guess people were saying she was yelling at another gang or some shit like that. my whole thing is, should that even affect the situation that she's in? Because at the end of the day, she's still 14 and she got shot, fam. I don't care how. I'm from a different era where even if she's a 14-year-old, let her fight it out. Let her and the girl that have an issue
here, bro.
Fight it out. Even me and somebody, if we have an issue, we fight it out, fam. Like, I'm gonna be real.
Ain't nobody doing that no more, bro.
I know, but I shouldn't. Whatever. I grew up in the Rex, in a certain place in the Rex. I shouldn't have grew up, but whatever. When I came on the block, the man them said, "Yo, you gotta fight with this guy," and that. If you didn't want to, cool. We know how to deal with you, kind of.
Now you pussy.
Not even that you're pussy. It's just that. Well, yeah, I guess the man will think you're pussy. But we're not gonna, if you need to go to the store. For me,
fam. I'm sorry.
But you're not coming to the store. We're not sending you to the store to go do certain things, to buy certain things, or go watch Keep Six. They made me fight it out. I won like my first 2 fights, and then I lost to some Italian. You crazy? You jump kicked me in my chest. Anyways, but they knew, okay, you know what? We can put G in a certain situation.
Right.
Like we're allowed to let him go out, or he can come around. He's not gonna say anything. He's not gonna go tell his dukes. I think, and just like you said, like niggas ain't doing that anymore. But I think that's when it needs to get brought to. Like, I hate bringing up the old heads. The old heads have to interject themselves a little bit more, fam. And yes, they're not gonna be. The youngins might not listen right away. But at the same time, the youngins might, okay, if the older heads are on the block, okay, what's going on? What are you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? All right, we on the block too. What's going on? Talk to them. So what are you saying? We just out here? So what? If niggas pull up, what's your first intake? What's your first instinct? What about the cameras? What about this? What about that? Like yes, you're not gonna get through to all of them, but we might just get through to one, fam. And who knows what that one, I don't know.
Yeah. Listen, fam, like I said, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. But we need to have, it's a cycle, right? Mm-hmm. So, and I was saying this also with the homie Flash. I'm in my 40s, okay? I have people from my generation that are doing their thing. And then there's a lot of motherfuckers from my generation who ain't shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about rapping or whatever. I'm just talking about in general. Can't fucking rub 2 sticks together. Still depending on bitches. Still fucking, or women, my bad. Still acting. Still acting the same way that they acted 10, 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They haven't evolved. All of the things that they need to do to be able to pass that type of stuff on to the youngins.
Niggas are scared to evolve.
Yeah.
They're scared of growth, and yeah.
So then, how are you supposed to go and teach the younger generations if you haven't learned shit yourself?
Yeah, that's true. City, man, I don't like to see this. Last on this, what we already know what we've been doing, asking questions, but what more can we do? What more do you think we can do as a platform? Because everybody, oh yeah, you guys gotta stop promoting certain things, da. But yeah, let's see you guys come on in the Ace Eastwood interview. That's not talking about.
We're good. We're not that we can't do anything else. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. There's different things that we're gonna be doing. And I'm working on behind the scenes as far as like outreach programs and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? Even getting connected more with the prisons and stuff, because I know a lot of guys who go to prison or who are in prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
However ways. Are fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? So creating more opportunities for people who, who need second chances, you know what I'm saying? Giving people more resources. You know what I'm saying? Like I think we're doing the right things, man. We're a public platform that, yes, even though we mix some fuckery in there, we're having a sensible conversation, aren't we?
Yeah, I think so.
So people are watching us and listening to us have a sensible conversation. Normalize that type of shit.
You heard?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Just Toronto, let's just do better, man. And shout out all the platforms, not just like media outlets, but any platform that's just trying to do better and just trying to help these kids, help the city in general, man.
Yeah, all the platforms out there, when you're out there like doing your thing, put people on that need those opportunities. You know what I'm saying? You see something in somebody, but they might have like a checkered past. We'll fuck with them anyway.
Yeah, because again, look at the situation with me. You know what I'm saying? Friday could have looked at me and said, "Okay, well, fuck, you been to jail. Nah, I'm not doing this."
I'm a product of that.
So giving me an opportunity, look at me now, bro. I always thank you guys every day. I know to you, I don't know how you think about it, but Like, that's a big fucking deal to me, fam. That you guys giving me an opportunity, and now I'm looked at like, bro, people are sending me messages and all kinds of stuff. Like
death threats and everything. Join the club.
And lastly, on that, really quick, I'm still in my early 30s as of this year. I'm still in my early 30s, guys. I'm not 40 yet, so I don't know what the fuck you guys are saying. I'm just balding. That's it. And my receiving hairline.
40-year-old Guttz.
Yeah, I'm not 40, bro. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about.